Let's identify this bird together. This bird was photographed in April in Arizona. This is how it looks right now. Starting with shape to get us into the right bird group, what do we see? This bird has a long, tubular body. It has a small, flat head on a short neck. That bill is so short. It appears slightly hooked, but it's so tiny it's hard to tell. And where's the tail? It's almost non-existent. Do you see little hair-like spikes coming out from the end of the tail? Those are the tail feather shafts. But these feathers lack veins at the tip. They're not missing or broken. This is how they grow. The wings are long and thin and swept back. The wrist is very close to the body. There's not much of an arm showing. It's all hand. Very few birds are shaped this way. The tips of the wings are sharply pointed. The shape of this bird gives it away as some type of swift. Let's look at its plumage colors next to determine species. Well, this is easy. It's all smoky gray. A little paler on the throat perhaps, a little paler on the rump. Same for the wings, all gray on both the upper and under surfaces. The all gray coloration combined with paler throat and rump make this a Vaux's swift. These paler parts and the western location of this bird help eliminate the eastern chimney swift, but that's a discussion for another day. Let's compare northern ruffed-winged swallow. These birds were together that day and allowed me to photograph them both. Perfect for our discussion. Well, this is a long, tubular bird too. The head is small, the bill is tiny too. The tail is short, but it's definitely there, with a slight fork to it. Importantly, you can see the white belly and undertail coverts of this swallow. The wings are pointed at the tip, but more triangular overall than the swift, not so long and thin. Look how wide they are at the body. The wrist is near the body, like the swift, but not as close. You can count the 9 primary feathers on the hand by counting the little bumps at the back of the wing. But notice that there are also 11 bumps making up the secondary feathers coming off the outer arm. That's a few more than the number of secondary feathers on the swift. While the number of primary wing feathers is fixed at 9 or 10 for most birds, the number of secondary wing feathers depends on how long the arm is. Up to 9 on swifts, up to 40 on albatrosses. Side by side, the thinness of the swift's wing is very obvious. Compare the width of the secondaries on both birds. Peterson's field guides for years have described these swifts as cigars with wings. The wing shape difference leads to a much different flight style. Swallows generally swoop and glide gracefully with deep wing beats and fluttery flight, often low over fields and ponds. The flight of swifts in general is high, fast, and straight, with rapid, shallow, stiff-winged flight and occasional glides on down-held wings. Now, black swift and white-throated swifts do have noticeable tails, but the general shape of the wings and fast, twinkling wing beats identify them as swifts. Watch my entire playlist to learn bird identification throughout the year. Thank you so much for watching.